Predicting 2025, one day at a time. I'm Sukboy, you're awesome. Let's talk about it. Following the 28-day lunation cycle, I post these one day ahead so you can set your intentions accordingly. Compare and contrast these aspects to that of your own natal or birth chart for further nuance, for further insight. Let's break it down. Now, there are a lot of aspects today, and they're forming what's known as a grand castle or a seer's portal. Now, it's made up of two kites. There's one kite, there's a second kite, grand trine in the middle, mystic rectangle down the bottom, and talent triangle up the top. It's all moving towards this Neptune, Venus, and Saturn, 16 degrees, 20 degrees, and 27 degrees. Quite dynamic indeed. Now, on this day, it will be one of those situations where the entire zodiac is activated, or at least all the planets. Now, remember that planets are like the actors, the signs are like the costumes they wear, and the houses are like the domains or the addresses, the set. Where will it all go down? Now, when we see a seer's portal, it really does focus a lot of attention on the conjunction we currently have between Saturn, Venus, and Neptune, not to mention the North Node in the sign of Pisces. In fact, if you are someone that has anything around 23 degrees of Virgo, give or take a 10-degree orb either side, you will actually form a Star of David, which is an extremely dynamic aspect pattern in astrology. I mean, technically, if you included the South Node in this aspect pattern, we would have a Star of David. Many of you will actually feel like contained chaos. On the inside, there will be so much information and energy, excitement, that you will be metabolizing, but on the outside you might be able to hold it together, and that's the beauty of everything being kind of bundled together with so many harmonious aspects working with the more hard aspects. Now, the energetic on this day is really focused around Venus, Saturn, Neptune, North Node in Pisces. So what house does that occupy in your natal or birth chart? This conjunction is really dynamic, and it's all about understanding the ruler of Pisces, Neptune, because that's involved, and so it's somewhat of a kingpin in this seer's portal or grand castle. Now, Neptune at a very high frequency is about dissolving boundaries, forgiving, moving through things, showing compassion. There's some kind of magic about unconditional love and compassion and awarding that to even very trying or difficult situations. However, when Neptune is vibrating on a very low level, it represents escapism, delusion, rose-colored glasses, the failure to see the red flags that are staring you right in the face. Now, Saturn is going to be asking us to be very realistic, show some due diligence and responsibility, whereas Venus in Pisces is kind of loved up. You know, it's like a love puppy in Pisces. It's exalted, which basically means that you do run the risk of falling deeply in love, which is awesome. But you could fail to see the red flags of that relationship, of that bond. Same goes for the dynamic that Venus has with your investments, your money, because it represents things we value, things that are valuable. So try not to have rose-colored glasses around, your investments as well. Anyway, hope that helps. Okay, bye.